Welcome back, Commanders, to another video, and today we're bringing you something slightly different. I thought I would show you guys my old account. Now, as many of you know, my main account has just hit 300 mil, and we are going to be coming out with a video specifically on that this weekend. But for now, I thought I'd show you my old account. It started in S42, and basically I have eventually moved it over to S32. And long story short, it is completely free to play. Not a single penny has gone into this account. Completely free to play from the start. Originally, I kind of went down the route of I want another arty base, but then I thought my main base is arty. I want to focus on ground units and tanks specifically. I wanted to have a more mobile account. This simply became an account for supplying rallies. But since supplying rallies, I've also come to enjoy manually playing with these units, whether that be rolling around with my MB, rolling around with a light tank, or even better is when you put them in a team and just rolling around with them. So as you can see here, guys, my main setup is currently an MB, which used to be the heli. The heli used to be my main thing. I also then had an infantry for Marty, but we switched it out because, again, my research, which I'll show you in a second, is all to do with tanks. I thought, why not just have 3 tank units? So this L4, we changed my Marty infantry over to a Marty helicopter here, as you can see. And also I have a light tank and an MB. Now, with regards to it, again, it is still a small account. It's only 170 mil. And basically, with regards to that, the main 2 units here, as you can see, are going to be my MB, which its parts are pretty decent, actually. Pretty decent parts. They are HP parts here, as you can see. Unfortunately, I just, don't really have the much when it comes to firepower. But with regards to the firepower, it is on my light tank because I feel like the MB itself does deal quite a bit of damage. So keeping it alive and its recovery garrison rate is honestly phenomenal. Like, this thing retrains so fast, it's unreal. And moving on, I'm going to quickly show you guys the light tank here. We also have the light tank with some okay parts. Now, one thing here I didn't realize, which I saw literally last night, guys, is I have a gold plus piece, right? Now, even though this gold plus piece, it only has blast mitigation, which actually reduces the amount of extra add-ons you get. I don't actually get a lot of extra add-ons here, but because of the HP boost on this one, I actually get a lot more. So if I go to equip this, right, and then I equip the lesser one, my things go up by quite a bit. The actual unit power goes up by quite a bit. But with that being said, the modern parts are all 80-60 on both of these. And again, we can't actually upgrade it at the moment. But the reason this one isn't leveled up is actually... Oh, wait. I think we can level it up now. I must have literally only just been able to get these cogs. Nice. Okay, at the start of this L4, I wasn't actually able to get these leveled up. So now I guess we could go up to the next stage, which is kind of cool. It's nice to have 3 units now, all at the sort of higher stage. Before, this unit was obviously much weaker, but as you can see, I am lacking the components. So this is one thing I need to kind of focus on right now. I have a lot of bullets, right? So when it comes to 9.2s, I think I'll be able to get 1 9.2. I don't think I'll be able to get 2 9.2s. But, I mean, it's going to be pretty nice. It's going to be pretty nice. So again, the firepower will focus. I literally can only get them all to level 8 because, again, the cogs are definitely letting us down a big way. So with that being said, guys, the officers I'm running currently on this setup is going to be Uncle with Madam Havoc. This is such a good combo, guys. Honestly, phenomenal. We also then have Rapier with Golden Eagle. And finally, just because my heli used to be the main one, I now still have Valkyrie. And I just put Thorn on there. I don't currently have another really officer to put on there. That is literally the only officers I really have. Again, I'm saving up statues. I have a lot of statues on this account as well. And basically, long story short, we're just slowly saving up so that any new officers that come out for tanks that are very good, I can definitely get. Obviously, right now, I could just go and get another officer, say like Whipcracker or Svarlin. He's more of a defense, but you know, I could end up getting Lady Justice. I could get someone that is pretty good for a tank. But pretty much, guys, any new officer coming out now is going to be better than any officer that we've already got. So I'm trying to save up because new officers are going to be definitely the better option. Now, moving forward, guys, I do want to say that when it comes to research, the only thing I've researched, okay? Again, I haven't even researched this. Like, I need to start doing this very soon. But my advanced, I done a little bit on infantry because, again, I did have an infantry, but I don't anymore. Obviously, my research for my tank is maxed, except for one thing. Where is it? I don't know what one it is that I left. I left one of them. This one here, which, again, isn't the best one to leave. I wish I'd left something different, but tank damage resist bonus when attacked by infantry. To be honest, when I'm being attacked by infantry, I do tend not to sit there and fight an infantry. Sometimes I will if it's a weaker infantry, but in general, infantry are very strong against tanks, so there's no point you fighting one, just back off. But of course, if it's a rally and there's an infantry in there, it sucks that that's the one I left. But the reason I've left it, guys, is I now do not have a flame, okay? Obviously, nothing else is done, guys, as you can see, just my tank. Then if I go over to modern, my tank stuff here is becoming close to the end, and for 170 mil, I think we're not doing too bad on the technology here. And again, what I'll do is eventually, probably just like this one, reserves, like 10 reserves. What does that really matter? So I'll leave that at 90 instead of going to the 100. And the reason for it is I just don't want the flames. Now, I want a sleeper build. So like, when you see this unit in the field, you know, you see that it doesn't have tank research, right? You don't realize that I'm actually almost complete on modern, you know, and people go into the fight expecting, oh, it's just you know, it's got no research, let's just kill it really quick. And they have they see that they've got the flames, they know they've got the flames, right? They're like, okay, we can easily kill this. And then when it comes down to it and we absolutely decimate it, I think that's kind of crazy, honestly. But again, I will quickly show you guys just a quick here, some of the reports I've got this L4 from just rolling around fighting tanks and other things here. Like, this one was really fun. It was literally my 3 units here, and then we had an infantry from one of my teammates and a helicopter from one of my teammates. So it was 5 units versus about 10, or it will tell you here 10 players, but I think they had more than one unit, some of them. So it was a minimum of 10 units that we got involved with, and we absolutely demolished them, as you can see. And there will be some footage following this, so if you do want to check out the fights that we were having with this account, obviously definitely stay tuned. So, but overall, guys, that is kind of a little mini tour of this account. I don't think there's much really needed for me to show you guys. I'm working towards, you know, slowly getting the officer here. What's her name? I always forget her name somewhere. Phoenix, that's it. I'm working on Phoenix now. I'm pretty far away, if I'm honest with you. Again, I've only just started her recently because for some reason, when I was originally started this account, I did want to have it with an artillery unit. And as you can see here, I did go to get Saber of the Nation because when I started this account, Liberty wasn't out. You know, when I started this account, this is the officer that was like pretty much the best officer at the time. Like, you did have Pain that came out, but again, when I started, I did want to have an artillery. It weren't until I kind of shifted halfway through that I decided to go purely onto tanks. So with that being said, it is a loss at the end of the day, but I've just now started working on Steel Phoenix, and I mean, we've already got 5 for this skill because obviously I'm using this training wise, and then we're on 4 here, and then we're on 12 out of 100. So we're almost halfway. We're just under halfway of getting her done. But again, completely free to play, guys. So it's going to take me probably about just under a year to get her. So by the time I get her, there is going to be a better exclusive lounge tank officer. In fact, there's going to be a better normal officer, most likely. So, but, you know, it's still something that I can definitely use. So, guys, as always, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been tuning into these videos lately. We just, like, the subscribers, the likes, the comments, everything. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I really do appreciate it. So let's just finish this video off with some absolute tank action, light tank action, helicopter action. Please let me know down below, guys, what is your favorite tank unit, whether it be an MB, whether it be the light tank, the helicopter, and then pretty much any, I think that's it, super heavy. What is your favorite tank unit? Please let me know down below. And at some point, I would love to see if anyone has any footage of a super heavy being used for an offense. Now, we see all super heavies being used as like tanking units, but please let me know if you have any footage of like a super heavy especially with someone like Madame Havoc on. If you've got Madame Havoc and, say, Uncle, or even Madame Havoc with, like, I don't know, Steel Phoenix, or even, say, Svarlin, because technically Svarlin does have some decent skills. He actually has normal attack boost, HP to buff up that thing, damage resist, and then if you've got damage resist mixed in with the fact of just pure damage output from this person, I genuinely think that that's going to be some interesting footage. Please let me know if you have any of that. If you have a super heavy and you have these officers, please try getting some footage of just chaos. Absolute pure chaos with using these offensive officers on a super heavy. I'd love to see it. Guys, as always, hope you enjoy the rest of the footage here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. And as soon as the skill goes off, boom.